Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
MSD Production.
7 Mile Radio.
What up, y'all?
Yo.
We are back. I know it's been a minute, but we are back 6 p.m. at 6 p.m. The coolest threesome in the nighttime. We coming to give y'all that funk. I am DL Collins, along with my co-host, Gilmore Slim.
Yes, sir. What it do?
We got Mocha J, but Mocha J, she's out today. That's all right, because she will be back. Y'all know that. We are brought to you by 7 Mile Radio.
7 Mile.
Okay. We gonna get right to the topic. First, I just want to, say I know y'all miss me, because I missed y'all, right?
Indeed.
So we gonna get right to the topic. We talking about social media and how it's exposing people's true colors, and mental illnesses. You never, because listen, I've been saying this for the past couple of weeks. Like, I feel like I'm back in high school, and then I got to think about how, everybody not raised the same, and you are truly a product of your environment. I know I say it all the time, but that's something that rings true.
Yep, absolutely. You're right.
Right. You thinking people got it all together, and in actuality, you got a whole bunch of stalkers.
It's a big front. It's a big game for fronting, man. Like, no one's real anymore.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And they put on and it's like, who can outdo who, or who can keep up mess. It's a lot of messy shit that really transpired with this social media thing.
Tell me about it.
Man, the fucking just the messiness that go in, and everybody, because everybody got a platform, and you can be whoever you want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can be. You ain't got to ever see my face, but I could be the best daddy and ain't shit daddy. I can be I can have $1 million. I ain't got $1 million. Like, you can just be whoever you. It's a place of creativity.
It really is. It's a place of creativity, but what's most scary to me is, like you said, you can be whoever you want to be, but not only can you be whoever you want to be, you can do whatever you want to do, right?
Yep.
It just bring me back to when I'm out, in public, and people come and speak to me, and they be like, yeah, I saw you doing such and such and such and such, and they ain't never commented on the post, they ain't never liked the post, they ain't never really made themselves seen, and I'm looking like, oh yeah, because of course, I'm
because
in
some people are not there to support, they're there to surveil.
Yeah.
And they think they know you.
Yeah.
They think they know you from social media, and I've just learned personally to not get engaged with with that's trying to allowing people to think that they know you.
People that insert themselves into arenas that they don't necessarily belong in.
People, you'll meet someone on the street. I've met people on the street, and they like, yeah, I know you from such and such, and yeah, you something else. I'm like, damn, baby, you know I'm something else. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So whatever you put out
know
there,
what somebody told me, and that shit can be just as fake as the motherfucker.
Man, listen, I tried to cut into this little Philly one time, right? So I tried to cut into Lil Baby, and Lil Baby told me, like, man, shit, I heard you, you get around or whatever. I'm like, well, damn, where you hear that at? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't come ask me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But
I heard that from somebody who was just trying to keep me away from you, right?
Yeah.
Somebody that just didn't get the experience that they wanted from me, right? So now they're trying to prevent from anybody else from having a good experience with me, right?
Like put salt all on the nigga name. It was bold business, but that's the world. That's the climate we live in with the social media, man.
It really is.
And people have a preconceived notion on who you are.
Yeah.
And that's not even you.
Yeah, exactly. Or, the envy.
Yeah.
Right? The envy and the jealousy, and people trying to take you down for who they think you are.
Yeah.
Because
sometimes they don't want people to know how cool you are.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So they want to put
that's what I was trying to tell, man. I'm like, I'm dope
Trying
as
to keep
fuck.
you
Like,
away.
I don't know who told you that, but
You know what I'm saying?
Or your light shines
I'm
so
the
bright
dopest
that they
nigga
can't.
around.
They trying to dim it. You know what I'm saying?
Some people hate you just because other people love you so much.
Exactly.
That's real shit
and that's
right
an
there.
experience. That's an experience. That's something that I'm going through right now.
Oh,
you know
I
what
go
I'm
through
saying?
that shit daily.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah,
horrible to me
yeah,
because
yeah.
you know I be sitting and like, you know, at this point, like, how do I recover? How do I get people to know that, you know, this person is on that bullshit?
You just be
but
you.
then
Just be
it
you.
ain't shit you can
It's
do.
nothing-
I said it's a part of my
nothing for you to
journey.
do. It's nothing for you to do, right? Because eventually, the truth is going to come out. The real you is going to
That's
show,
right.
and the real them is going to show. No different than picture a mother trying to tell, or a father for that matter, trying to tell his child that the mother or the other parent is a deadbeat.
Right.
You don't need to. When the kid grows up and they get sense on their own, they don't
Yeah.
understand the seed on their own.
Listen, I teach.
Yeah,
I
that's
tell
true.
women that all through the years, like, dog, stop talking about dog like that. Just let the kid gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Kids are more resilient and they're smarter than we allow them to be. You know what I'm saying? So when you telling somebody, even, you know, dudes talk down on, you know, I know a lot of single fathers. They
Hey,
talk,
Samantha.
your mama ain't shit, and, you know, whoop de whoop. See, that's what you remember. See what I'm telling you?
Mm-hmm.
You
As
got to do all
as
that.
shit as one of my baby mamas is, I never talk down to
Right.
to my son
Not
when
ever.
he gets old enough to hear it even.
Not
Because
ever,
he's
yeah.
going to see for
For
himself
himself.
the type
Yep.
of person that she
Absolutely.
is.
Exactly.
And then he's going to respect me more for not downing her.
Yeah.
Right now,
Exactly.
that's not say I don't talk shit about her to people.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, we
But
all
to the
talk
child,
shit,
but
but
to the child, yeah.
you can't. You
Yeah,
can't do
exactly.
that.
Right,
Every
and
time
that's
you-
why, you know, that's because you that 70s, 80s baby, and that's just where we were with that and how our parents were with us. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying?
was brought up with a different code.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, than a lot of
No
this shit's
doubt.
going on nowadays.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then on into the defense of some of these kids, right? They grown up in a whole completely different environment than we grew up in.
This
too,
era
man.
Yeah.
is
Right, it's
crazy.
different now. We can contrast, right, the exaggerations from our area versus our parents' era, but it's a different transition from ours to theirs, man. And I see some of the stuff that these kids is going through, man, and it's on a different level, man.
Yeah, no doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
I you know, I say, you know, I'm afraid for my children's children, right? Because see, when I was raising my kids, I grew up with my kids. I started having kids at 18, so you know, I still, you know, I adopted a lot of my mother's, the way that my mother raised me. I adopted a lot of those things,
Lot of those
and so
philosophies,
yeah, and not only that, but then I put my own spin on things, and I do understand that, you know, I was a little more lenient with my kids, but they weren't raised where I was raised. You know, I was raised in the hood, Linwood and Monterey. You know, so I was raised in the gutter where all we did was fought and did bullshit. And my kids, they were suburban kids,
Right.
so I had to adopt something different and raise them different. But for their kids, this is a full blown social media. Cause they almost hit that the era where social media then took over your life.
Crazy.
So imagine
It's
what they kids gonna go
bananas.
through.
It's bananas, and it's funny because, like you said, our kids are a little more sheltered than we were. Like,
Yeah.
you just think about how you used to just go outside and shit, and you ain't come back to the street lights came on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And our kids, like, I remember, you know, when, you know, our kids grew up in two different households, you know, but it was consistent. So when they was on my time, you know, I'm like, shit, y'all need to get out and learn the neighborhood. Go through these alleys and hop these fences and step on grass.
Now I would go nuts if my son ran through the alley these
Yeah,
days.
and-
But that's what I'm-
we used to play in the alley.
Yeah,
We used to play in the
We
alley.
used to drink out the water hose. So I'm gonna snatch that water hose out of your
man.
hand so
So
quick. You
quick.
better not drink that shit.
When
boy.
my son came to live with me when he was a
real
freshman.
quick.
He was a freshman. He went to Cass, and me and his mom was just like had these, you know, bumping of the heads. So I'm like, you know, shit, he got to come down here with me so he can go to school, whatever. She lived in Rochester, so she was like, well, how you gonna get to school? I work days. I had to be to work at 5 a.m. And you know what I'm saying, I had to figure out a way because she was like, no, you ain't putting them on no bus, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like,
So
my
I had to
kids-
find a transportation service until,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, until he turned 16. And when he
Yeah.
turned 16, we got him a whip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, that's that thing. My kids are still, you know, and my wife talks shit because she like, your kids ain't never got on the bus. No, and they not gonna get on the
but
bus.
I hate it, though.
And it's not.
I
I
hate
don't.
that shit, DL. The reason why I hate it is a lot of our characters was built from the bus, from the taxi, from walking. Nigga, I walked to Fairlane.
Yeah,
I rode
me
a
too.
bike to Fairlane.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me? Like,
yeah.
we caught the bus to
Can
Fairlane.
we allow our kids to do that same shit? We can't
No.
allow
We
our
can't
kids to
allow
ride.
it,
No,
but
'cause
you
that's
gotta
why
at least give it to them.
Can we even allow them to ride the bus?
You gotta at
The
least give them the
DOT
game,
bus?
though. You gotta get, because
That's
When
why
they're-
we
listen,
live.
when
sending
they're-
them
when
out
listen,
here
when
with
they're old enough. Like my mom used to send me around the corner to the store when I was 7. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not sending my 7-year-old around the corner. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So when they're old enough to experience that, maybe teenagers, but yeah, at the ages that we
Yeah.
experience those things,
No.
those kids.
I
ain't
agree
even
with
listen,
you on
those
that.
kids,
I
these
agree with you
kids
on that.
nowadays ain't even equipped with the same observation that we
No.
had nowadays. We can't
No.
even trust them running across certain streets because the drivers is a different.
But it's
Exactly.
crazy. It's crazy you say that, because some kids are.
yeah, no, not all, By a long
You know what I'm
shot,
saying?
yeah.
Because but that's on us.
And
You
it's
feel me?
okay. And
That's-
it's okay for those some kids to have that.
Because I
but
look at a lot of the kids in my neighborhood, because like my niece lives around the corner from me, and she has 4 girls, and they grew up like we grew up. You feel me? But my kids didn't grow up like I grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
It's the same- it's
popcorn seeds soaking the same grease for the same amount of time, but they all pop at a different time.
That's true.
So that's it with the
That's
kids,
true.
man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We can't put them all at the same level and expect them
Exactly.
to achieve on the. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We know that some kids are so, but we can't just have all of them at that high standard. That's gonna fuck some of them over.
yeah,
But it
and
can
that's
fuck
again.
them over either way, though. On either flip side of that, either if we
What I'm saying is meet them where they're at. Is
that's
what
true.
it
Where
is.
That's true.
they at.
Because each child
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah,
You're absolutely
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're absolutely right.
And I take it back to you're a product of your environment.
Yeah.
Some kids don't have a choice because of where they are and what their parents have to do, right? I gotta make sure that my baby can catch the bus because I'm at work from this time and I know that my baby gotta get on.
Everybody's circumstances.
Everybody's
is different, you know what I'm saying?
circumstance
real.
is different.
That's
And
real.
so once you decide that I'm gonna take my kids out of that space and I'm gonna do this, then you gotta live up to it.
Yeah.
Right. So when I said that I didn't want my kids catching the bus, that's just what it was. So then I had to make sure I'm up, crack of dawn, getting breakfast, getting them to school, blah blah blah, and then making sure they got the proper transportation.
I just
once they
think
got older.
we should at least give them the nuggets, the foundation, right?
Yeah.
Like I wanted to actually get on the bus with them. Hey, if you absolutely
sound like you
have
lying.
to-
Listen, what it sounds like. The conversation we're having is a mother's point of view versus a father's point of view.
Yeah.
Mother having the father being the tough
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
I want him to get out there in the weather and get tough and shit.
Right.
But the mom like, I don't want my baby to ride the fucking.
Yeah,
I don't want my baby to walk
I
to
just
school.
think that I
You know
just
what I'm
think
saying?
that
That's right.
Not
So that's-
necessarily that's what you got to do, but at least if you had to,
It's the balance of them both.
you feel
and
what I'm
meeting the
saying?
kids
If you
where
had
they
to,
are.
like, I took my son out. This is how you change a tire, son.
Of course.
I took my daughter out. This is how you change a tire, daughter. I
Of
taught
course.
both my kids at the same age.
Of course.
11, 12, 13, when they was long enough to reach the paddle.
You knew your kids and where they were mentally enough to
Right.
be able to intake, internally handle that information and,
Yeah.
and retain that information. That's
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah.
I was, you know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
a lot of times
And
we
I-
handicap and we don't think they ready, but they might be ready.
They are
Now, you're
ready.
right. Some
Yeah.
parents
We
do.
can
Some
handicap
parents
the
do.
fuck out the
like
kids,
so,
man.
it was one show where a dude called in. Right, his mom was on the panel. We was kind of having the same discussion, and he was a grown man in the military now, right? And he was telling his mom, and the look on her face when he said it was like she was convicted. Because he was like, Mom, you sheltered me to the point that when I got old, like I wasn't equipped with the tools that I needed to
Yeah.
handle certain situations as a man, right? Because you coddled me and you tried to shelter me, calling yourself protecting me from so many things
Yeah.
that as a man, I didn't learn how to operate as a man in certain spaces, like maybe changing a tire, right? Maybe certain things like that, just little stuff. So
Yeah.
again, we understand that in some situations you can hurt them by so-called protecting them so much. But
But you know what? I think that those are necessities, like teaching your kids to change the tire, make sure they oil, make sure they got oil, and make sure you ain't going over 12,000. You know what I'm saying? Those are major things. Those are major things, as well as bank accounts, teaching them how to write checks, teaching them how to balance their checkbook. But for me to catch the bus, that's something I'm not right.
I feel you.
But I did get out, and I have my kids' father was present in their lives, but I was the one who took my boys out there to learn how to change a tire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who
I
took
just
them
think
out there
because
to,
they'll probably never see it.
So DL represents what I feel like. So no, you know how nowadays how we always say, oh well, all it takes is an inch of snow now and they shut the school down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So DL is kind of representing those parents who were the kids who walked to school in 12,000 feet of snow.
Yeah.
Who
Mhm.
now
Yeah.
grew up and became the people in power to change the decisions on
Yeah.
when. And now we're just
Exactly.
like, you know what, my kid ain't gonna go through what I went through.
Exactly,
I went
because
through
it's
hell.
unnecessary. Exactly,
A lot
because
of
it's
that,
unnecessary. You
a
don't
lot of
have
that
to go
is
through
good,
hell.
but I just think a lot of that hinders us too, because it's like this: if I raise my kids. Of course, you got it. Boys and girls are different, right? So you raise them differently, but they still have the same fundamentals. So
Yeah.
when my daughter snuck a nigga in the house, I beat her ass.
Yeah.
When my son snuck a little girl in the house, I
You
beat
had
his
a
ass.
conversation.
I'm sorry.
You had a conversation.
No, he
with
beat
him.
his ass.
Oh, you
That's
beat
what
his
you
ass.
wanted
Okay.
him
I
to
beat
say.
his
You
ass.
wanted, you wanted the
'cause I
double
was
standard
waiting,
and shit.
'cause I
You
was
wanted it.
waiting.
No. If they was sitting right here, they'll tell you. He didn't play no favors, no different. I wasn't the dad that was like
that's how you
championing
should-
my
that's how you
son,
should.
like, yeah, go fuck, nigga, go
Yeah.
hit
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
But I did tell him to experience life.
Yeah.
Don't go, you know what I'm saying? Because he was 16, like, shit, this my life mate. Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, son.
Yeah. It's not.
I'm like,
I
hell
found
no.
the first one.
Like,
The
no.
shit hit. Like,
He was in love.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
first piece, you know,
Yeah,
I
had to
don't
teach
put
him.
his business
Yeah,
out the street, but
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? His,
Yeah.
his first situation, he was
Yeah.
like, man, like, this is it. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I mean, that's
son,
how we
no.
all were in the beginning stages.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Well, and so here's my hand. So here's my thing, right? My son's
I
never.
tried to give him a pass. It should make him feel better. And shit.
Fuck that.
My son's never snuck anybody in the house, and you know we have an open dialogue. So they told me when they was sexually active, all that kind of stuff. So, but you know when they started to, they never introduced me to girls. They never. They only introduced me to their girlfriend, and
Right.
I got 4 boys. Of course, my 6-year-old, but not him. My 3 boys, when they were in a situation, then that's when they introduced, because I always say date around, but I tell my girls that too.
That's
Date
good-
around.
that's good teaching,
You
though.
know what I'm saying? Date around. And
That's good teaching.
my girls were more so, rebellious. Well, one of them, and sneaking out and doing this and doing that. I didn't whoop her ass. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I had a conversation,
Yeah.
because now I feel like you in a place where you feeling yourself, this man telling you you sexy.
Yeah.
You want to lay up under him. FaceTime ain't enough. You want to be up under him because he telling you everything that you want to hear. So that became a conversation. And then after it became a conversation with her and I, it became a conversation with her brothers.
Yeah.
Right? Because then I got them involved. Because now y'all need to tell her what y'all do.
Yeah.
And
Get-
why
get
it
in
is
the
that
game.
she
Yeah.
need to, just date around.
Yeah, I guess my kids from what I understand, they get that emotional one man, one woman situation from their mom, right? And I'm telling them, like, listen, this shit is not this. Listen, you're gonna have so many people you in love with at 20, at 19 and 18. Like, you think that's this is it, but it's not. And then when you get hit in your gut.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you whatever you need from me. I
Yeah.
tell my daughter and son all the time, whatever it is you want for you, that's what I want for you.
Exactly.
Whatever it is you don't want for you, I don't want it for you either.
Exactly.
Because at some point you got to figure this shit out on your own. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes back to our topic is like social media influences and because they see so much.
Yeah.
And they what I'm saying, like they are.
And they want to emulate.
The society is so influenced, even grown women. Like I be, like people be talking about how they bored. I'm like, how the fuck are you bored at 40?
How-
It's so much shit to do.
Yeah.
It's so much shit. Like
Yeah.
I would never like. It's time you take out time for yourself. But to just be like, I really don't got nothing to do. And you got
that's
You got 2
unimaginable.
or 3 dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what you got
need
to do?
Paint, you need to paint
You
the,
got
the
enough time.
motherfucking room.
You got enough time to get on this social media and shoot subliminals and talk shit and do all kind
Yeah.
of bullshit. That's what you got the time to do. So you bored when you ain't got nobody to be messy with. That's how I feel.
Man, listen. And you got so much time to be. The world is messy. The
world
world,
is messy.
everything gets messy.
Yeah.
Someone is always calling, texting me. Did you see this?
Uh-huh.
Did you see that? Did you hear this? Screenshot me shit.
That's
and
so
I'm like,
crazy.
listen, I be like, listen, I don't get into it. Like it's like 2 or 3
That's
different
so-
wars going on. You know about them. It's like 2 or
Yeah.
3 different wars on Facebook going on like consistently, and people nonstop like that go your homie, that go your person, that go this and that.
Listen.
I'm like, I don't get into it. I fuck with everybody.
Yeah,
You feel me? I fuck with everybody.
Yeah, man.
And I ain't taking
do
sides
too.
for shit.
Cause you ain't got to, right?
Fuck you.
Right.
Pay me. For real, man. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? I seen you with this person. I seen you with, like, it don't matter.
That's crazy.
Shit. Like,
That's crazy.
I'm calling the West Coast, East Coast truce.
Yeah. Yeah.
real.
And that's why for me, I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
man.
never
I
experienced
can't get into it with you.
Yeah, nah.
I can't.
It's just
I'm
too
not gonna play
much.
with you, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We too old, and it be us. It be
Yeah.
the old motherfuckers,
Yeah.
old school.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm half a century. Damn near.
Damn
Shit.
near.
I be 48 this year.
I'll be 49 this year, so
what
this shit is.
What I
Yeah.
look like?
And so it ain't got nothing to do with me.
God.
So you know
damn
the person
it.
told me like, shit, you shouldn't even said nothing. You know what? You right.
You know what you right.
You right.
Mm-hmm.
And you will never have that problem out of me again. And I ain't even say nothing in direction to either way. I'm like neutral, like, why I gotta be like this? Like, I'm Rodney King. Like, can't we all just get along, nigga?
No. Cause now you inserting yourself.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
what now you
That's
inserting
crazy.
yourself. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
And
crazy.
so, like, it's funny, like, we always speak on, like, haters and people don't like us and things of that nature. I've always been in a space where I don't recognize haters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't recognize haters, and I see that a lot when you be doing your thing, your
Yeah.
affirmations and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like, it's all love. Let's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I know that it's present. I know
Yeah.
that it's out there, but it don't even
Don't
hit
give it
my
energy.
Yeah.
it don't hit my vibration. I don't. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I side-eyed nigga, like, nigga, I know you on one. I know you.
Listen. Let me tell you something. For the past couple of days, I was really in a low vibrational state, and that's not something that I say often, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
I really had to do some cleansing and really trying to get back to me. But it's been almost a year since I've ended a certain situation,
Yeah.
right? And I would have expected for it to have died down by now, but it's only getting worse for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm cool. You know,
Right,
I'm
right.
authentic. I'm genuine. I do lead with light and love. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Can't nobody really say that they come around me and feel no fucked up energy.
Keep that energy
Right.
over there, man. Just
Yeah.
stay away from, like, I don't even. If you got, like you married, you got a wife, right? And I date and shit. So when you close to somebody, yeah, y'all, you do a little pillow talk. You do
Yeah.
like, man, guess what happened? And guess who on some bullshit. But it goes no further.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It goes no further. So you trust your wife enough to, like, I know she ain't about to be at work telling, like, some shit I just told her last
Right,
night.
exactly,
So
right.
y'all get y'all rocks off by laughing at this shit like,
Yeah.
you dumb motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But
right.
at the end of, I'm not about to be out in the public. You stay out my inbox with the
Yeah.
shit. Stay off my text message with, I don't know shit. I ain't even seen it. I tell nigga, I done seen it 3 times. I ain't shit. For real? What happened? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I hit a nigga with that's crazy in a minute. But again, circling back to the topic, man, the way that social media has taken over our everything.
Everything.
You wake up in the morning, you ain't even hit the floor. You grabbing your phone.
One eye open.
One eye, I mean, barely
Trying
can
to
see.
get that.
You
Clean
know what I'm
out that
saying?
one eye.
And your people be like, well, damn, why you grabbing? You like, I thought the alarm went off. Some shit. I thought I think my daughter calling or some shit, like, cause this, like, it's a thing, and I had to make it a practice, like, don't reach for your phone.
Yeah.
At least say thank you, Jesus, first. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I try to consciously be like, thank
Yeah.
you for another day.
Yeah.
Even if I don't say it out loud, I say it in my mind, like, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Then I figure out, okay, well, let's go to the bathroom. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before I go grabbing the phone, because it takes you over, and then
It does.
it is showing a lot of the mental illness
Yeah.
that you spoke on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It is exposing
It is exposed.
the retarded, for
Yeah.
lack of a better word.
Uh-huh.
It's exposing these
It
motherfuckers.
really is, and and I just, cause I'm like, dang, I would have never suspected.
Man, what?
I just be fucking.
You be baffled. You be
fucking
befuddled.
baffled. I be taken aback.
I be taken aback too. Like, damn, these motherfuckers is really wild on here.
Man.
Like, I don't understand how. First of all, two men ain't arguing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say to you. You gonna say what you say to me. Either you gonna blow my mouth out, I'm gonna blow your mouth out. We gonna buck that and go on about our business.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers on here arguing back and forth with women.
But here's my thing though, and you know what? Know your role, right?
Dog.
You can't. Here's my thing. You know, women be so quick to be like, oh, he ain't spoke because I'm a woman. Who gives him?
Yeah.
No, well, you should have shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It goes both ways. You
You
right.
should have shut the
Everybody
fuck up.
Everybody calm down.
Yeah, because it ain't because listen, who are you to be exempt? You coming for my character, you coming for who I am. It's either me or my bitch.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
gonna have to check you real scantless.
Yeah,
right?
real quick.
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
quick,
Because y'all use that shit to no.
Because a man is wrong in any instance that he attacks a
And
woman.
that's what's
so
fucked
a
up.
woman can edge a man on, right?
And that's so fucked up.
Poke
Anything
the
that a man
fucking
does,
bear. Poke the fucking
Yeah,
bear.
poke the bear, and then when he strikes back, now
Yeah,
a man
he
is
a
not supposed
bitch.
to.
Yeah.
You're not even supposed
Yeah.
to. You're not even supposed to talk aggressively to a woman, right? You're just supposed to let her just talk and spew all of this bullshit out at you.
But
and you're just supposed to receive it and just, and just you know what I mean, and just
That's
walk away.
crazy.
You
That's
either walk away
crazy.
feeling like a bitch, or if you respond, then you are.
You are a
one,
bitch.
right?
Exactly.
So it's like you're damned if you do or
Yeah.
damned if you do. Right? And that applies in a lot of different arenas when it comes to men,
Absolutely.
right? We can't talk about what we like in a woman because who the fuck are you? How dare you to
Yeah.
have this kind of standard of a woman?
Yeah.
And then don't talk about what you don't like in a woman because who the fuck are you to have
You
this
paying
kind
my
of standard
bills.
on? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what it is. We can't like a woman, can't not like a woman.
No.
Whatever the fuck.
You can't
gotta-
have
You
expectations.
eat a banana, you gay and shit. Like everything except.
Yeah,
And then
that's-
wait. And then God forbid you actually do stick a dick up your butt. Now you they friend.
Yeah. Oh my! Come on, talk about it, bro. Talk about.
You know what, Mark.
Listen.
You know
everything, and that, like I said,
Am I lying though?
social media exposes the slow motherfuckers. Because listen, you mean to tell me I can't even eat a glizzy?
No.
I can't even eat a glizzy.
No.
And
You
now
can't
I
eat
gotta
sausage.
say pause before
Listen.
Everything.
Hold
Fuck
on.
that! I ain't fucking.
Hold on.
Oh, but we're homophobic though. But everything
Right.
but everything that we
That's
say
crazy.
that's
Man,
it frightens
come
you.
on,
I'm a
bro.
straight
That's crazy.
man.
I can't eat a hot dog. I can't eat a banana. Now I'm not.
I'm gonna read Deborah's comment. She said, she says, what upset me is when someone has a problem with you, they go on the book speaking negatively about a person for an audience. Most of the people engaging don't even know the person they're talking about. Exactly.
And then guess what? The key thing, right? You ain't even talking to the person that you got a fucking problem with.
Exactly.
You just trying to build a fan base,
That's
right, of a
it.
motherfucking yes men that agree with you and your point of opinion. When your
That's
point of opinion
it.
could be phony as a motherfucker.
Exactly.
It can be some exaggerated, delusional ass shit that you just came up with in your mind.
Exactly.
And now you're just trying to get a motherfucking a crowd about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy
That,
to me.
to me, that's just slow though.
Yeah.
That's just slow.
We
like,
talked about delusion and
Yeah.
mental health is real.
Yeah,
right?
mental health.
and it all plays a part.
It's the age of mental health. And really trying to...
it all plays a part.
Yeah, and really recognizing it for what it is and it being, and it being out there for what it is now and really hoping that people take heed and get help for it, but once you're so far gone, somebody our age...
Take heed. Imagine someone taking heed and getting help for something they don't even recognize as a problem.
That part.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I was just about to say,
That's
at our
deep.
age...
That's deep though.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Even in the goddamn AA meetings, they say the first step to recovery
is
is
admitting
admitting that you have a problem.
Is admitting.
And a lot of these motherfuckers will not
Will
admit
not
that they
admit
got a
it.
problem because they
And
have
guess-
no accountability for the bullshit that they put out here in the universe.
That's heavy.
Exactly.
That's heavy.
And they'll say somebody else has the mental illness.
Yeah, flip it around. Yeah.
They'll flip it around.
Yeah. Deflect.
The whole world is wrong and shit.
The
I'm
whole
not
fucking
wrong,
world.
but the whole world could be telling you the same shit about you.
But all of y'all wrong. 'Cause
Everybody
I
wrong.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm right.
Social media is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
It is. I mean,
Yeah.
But
and
you
they-
know what's crazy? It's people that don't even fuck with social media. They have that same tick, that same mentality. That's
Right,
like a
but
mental
see,
disorder and
if
shit.
they do, but you
But then
you
when
ain't
you
gonna
get
know about it.
When you get with social media, that shit just makes it worse.
Yeah.
it comes, but it exposes.
You
It-
want to
it-
know why?
It exposes
Because it's
the
a
people.
constant trigger.
Yeah.
It's a constant trigger for people with mental illness that you know are
Trying to
exposed
correct them,
certain
right? Yeah,
things.
anything you try to challenge them or correct them on seems
It's a
like
trigger.
an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
they,
real.
They,
That's
they,
real
they get,
shit.
it's constant triggers. It's constant things that's reminding them of something, and it ain't doing nothing but making how they feel worse and worse. Right?
So what's the best thing to do with people like that? Just disassociate, get the fuck away from them because you can't fix them because they are thriving on a downward snowball spiral that they don't even recognize that they riding on.
I think you got to approach it. You know, it just depends on the person and your relationship or whatever. Like however that works. But you know, like I've jumped off a post where the motherfucker wanted to just go back and forth over something just really minute. Just you know what I'm saying? Like anything. It could be anything. It could be something on some. You know, like I got this one guy that everything I
I was
say.
about to say, some people just want to come on your post just to debate. They never hear
Yeah.
for nothing positive that you post.
but
nothing.
this-
as
this
soon as they
partic-
want to rebut some shit that you got to
This
say,
particular
Yeah.
person always is
They
always
now,
saying
here they come. Every
something
time.
that's gay, like that's gay, or you know what I'm saying. And so what I've learned,
Y'all do know playing Uno is gay.
that's what I
Yeah,
hear.
we playing with rainbow colors, right?
That's
Or
what I heard.
or just playing 1-on-1.
Yeah, you bet not.
You can't even play spades and talk
You
1-on-1
better-
with your homeboy.
You bet not. That's gay as hell.
Everything is sassy.
That's crazy.
Sassy.
And what's the other word? It's sassy, spicy,
Spicy
and
and
gay.
suspect.
It's
Spicy,
suspect.
Suspect. Spicy.
And pause.
It's another one. Damn. I can. It's gonna come
Pause.
to my head. No, not pause.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
every
gotta
time
say pause.
something-
Like Eric, if you say something like, if I say balls, I gotta say pause.
What?
Yeah, if
I
I
see, I
say
heard that.
Hey man, is you gonna bring me my damn ball back? Pause.
yeah, pause.
What?
Yeah.
He got my basketball. He borrowed it to go hoop. We in the crowd of people and shit, man. He got two of them. Matter of fact, man,
Nah.
bring my balls back.
Give me my
man.
balls.
Nah.
Pause.
Pause.
No.
Niggas
The
gonna
shit
look at
is
you like, man,
getting
I'm
out of
telling
control. No, it's a real thing.
No, I ain't listening to that.
It's a
you. Hey,
couple
it's-
of the
man,
local.
Man, listen, one of the shows on the network, man, is like these dudes go back and they always got pause. I'm like, why
Yeah.
y'all niggas
They
got
keep
pause?
saying pause.
They
on
keep
it?
saying it. Listen, it's okay. So you got this platform.
It's
You
almost
got
like
a
it's like,
few of them.
like saying pause as if to confirm, to tell the world
I'm
that,
not
hey,
gay.
I'm not
I'm
gay.
not gay.
Why do I have to keep reaffirming this shit?
I'm not doing it.
If I am, that's like a nigga that's walking the room say I'm a real nigga. And you got to tell
Yeah,
everybody
Mason,
I'm a real
Mason
nigga.
Cam
Why
do it
do I
all the
gotta,
time.
if I gotta tell everybody that, then maybe I'm not it.
Mason
And
Mason
maybe
Cam
I
talk about that
ain't
shit all the time.
it. What?
And I fuck
Pause?
Yeah,
with-
they say pause all the
Yeah,
goddamn time.
I
They
fuck with
do.
them. I love they shit, but they
They silly as fuck, but yeah,
they
silly as
they
shit.
funny than
I didn't
motherfucker.
watch them a couple of
But
times.
yeah,
but I
that's
ain't never
not
heard them.
nothing that I'm not about to put effort into doing.
Yeah.
I just have
For
to
what?
defend that constantly. Like, why do I have to?
That shit done
constantly
got into
defend
your
that?
subconscious. Now you every time you can't say nothing.
You can't say
You
nothing.
can't say a
You're a
damn
man,
thing
you're a
without
man,
saying-
you're a woman, man. It's just what it is. That's just what it is.
Come
You
on
know what
now,
I'm saying?
y'all doing too much.
That's
Nah,
what-
that's
that's what-
ridiculous.
I mean, you can say stupid stuff, anything. Yeah, like, I'm about to go downtown. Pause. Like what?
No, I'm not listening.
I'm telling you.
y'all on that bullshit. now.
I'm telling you, anything that's such. What you
Bullshit,
telling?
you not. Just go on any podcast, the local ones,
Especially-
not
yeah.
even the syndicated ones, the
so
local
they,
ones.
so they like.
Especially on the East Coast, you're gonna hear it all.
Hell
on the East Coast.
yeah!
That's
I just
where it
told
came
you,
from.
Cam,
That's
don't
where
do
it
that
came
shit.
from.
Cause
That's where
they
it came
like,
from.
oh, you my nigga. Pause.
No,
You might get that one for that one. You might get it.
It might.
You might get it for that
It might
one.
get there. Yep.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it, like anything Diddy say, he getting paused. Everything, like calling niggas daddy and all that shit. He paused. They paused. That's what it is.
Oh, cause he did. He was in a video.
on the Chick Chaps. He was calling them Diddy Wild Boy anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to say he a wild man. You know what I'm saying? You know what? And fuck y'all if y'all don't like it, but I love
Diddy
Mr.
a wild boy.
He a wild boy. You know what?
Hey, there's people still out here die hard R. Kelly fans.
I am.
You know what?
I am. Listen,
I love him.
I have learned.
I love him.
I have
what I'm
learned
saying?
to separate
I
the
love him.
artist from the
See?
bullshit.
See?
And that's just I mean, it just is what it is.
And
you know
here's
what
my
I'm
thing.
saying?
It ain't
And I
even
don't
that-
like it. I don't like the fuckery, but
yeah.
he's still a genius.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
And then I look at it like, you know, he suffered from a lot of trauma. You know, he got a lot of mental illness, and I'm not excusing nothing that he's done,
Yeah.
or you know,
We can't do that.
you
We can't
you-
excuse
that's there's no, you know, it's a thin line, right? But I empathize with him and the situation, but I love his music.
Yeah, I love his music.
Step in the name of love.
Man, listen. You can't get around no shit like that. That's a fucking anthem for the ages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a 12 play.
Yeah.
Honey Love.
Man, it's just
But
a
just
shame,
not even
man.
him. Just the music that he's
Man,
produced with
the
others.
nigga,
Other people,
the
yeah.
pen
I mean,
game.
because if you cancel him, then you got to cancel
Yeah,
everybody
the
that he
nigga
wrote for.
pen game is
You can't-
ridiculous.
You can't do that.
You
can't.
can't.
Do that.
Can't do that.
You can't.
Not our era of music.
Nah,
we can't do
nah.
it with this shit. Like
Man,
we can't
shit,
do it with
you
this
know how
shit.
much ass was going on in high school off of 12 play?
Okay.
Shit, he was in high schools getting ass off tail play apparently and shit. Yeah.
That's where the motherfucking what's the next generation after ours? The millennials came from.
Yeah, that's exactly where the millennials
Yeah,
came
that's where the
from.
millennials came
That's
from.
exactly where the
Motherfucking
millennials
off of
came
Kels,
from.
man.
Yep.
Shit. Y'all can bash Kels all you want
And
to.
that's why they nuts.
Yeah.
And that's why
He
they.
fucked up, but shit, that motherfucker is a genius. I done seen the nigga in concert and nigga sang a song. I've seen it with a few artists. Him, I mean, I'm talking about he'd be like, what's your name and where you work? And he'd create a whole song off of
What the name
that
and where they
bullshit.
work.
Y'all been there, your birthday is on the 4th of April and all that old kind of shit. I just seen motherfucking, what's his name? Eric Roberson did the same thing. He a genius too. Yeah. I hope
Cause where
it's
was he at? Where was he at?
He was at where was he at? He was at the soundboard.
Oh, okay. I thought that he went to not Day Days, but
Oh, you talking about Mike Epps?
yeah, when he at Mike
I
Epps
don't
play.
think so. I think
Okay.
I think last I heard the only artist there was
Not
It's the old
Isley,
nigga,
not
yeah.
Isley. It was. I thought it was Eric Roberson.
I think I'm gonna go
before
there tonight too.
Yeah,
They got a nice lineup.
they got a nice lineup. Like I was like, ooh, the
yeah.
podcast over just in time, and then it's a
Yeah.
little poetic spot that I was like, I'm gonna go to one or the other.
And I want to
My good friend,
I want to apologize.
nah,
for
fuck
that.
you,
No, I want to apologize.
fuck you,
for
and we
last
should
night.
nah. I
You
don't
want
even
to
want.
scrap it out?
I mean, cause that's
I mean,
what I
we
was
can
about to
scrap
say.
it out.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, off the air.
You know, I'm like shit. Don't even, cause
That was my bad.
no,
I'm gonna fix it though.
it's bullshit. But
I'ma
it's cool.
fix
Look,
it.
it ain't gonna work this time, brother. You
No.
did you
Hey,
used
but
it
she
the
ain't,
first
you
time.
see, she ain't got shit to say.
Well, no, because I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to
be nice.
compose myself.
Okay. I fucked up.
I'm leading with
Listen,
like.
I am the accountability nigga. Okay. When I
mean,
fuck up,
you know what would have been the best apology
what?
is if I would have got some of them wings. But then you come in this bitch empty-handed,
Damn.
talking about what you done
Oh,
did.
now that I know you got wings, you got to bring some of them wings
Next week we on. Everybody
He
get
got-
wings.
listen, he
The whole
got-
crew.
And don't think you off the hook with the bocce, nigga. You know what the fuck?
Okay,
you
but
talking
you
about?
know
So
what?
just
See-
see what I'm talking
Now
about?
you see what I'm saying? You got to me.
My nigga. He just
It's
saved
the
me.
bullshit that come behind it. It's the
saved the
bullshit
shit
that
out of
come
me.
behind it. It's the bullshit that come behind it.
But back on topic. The mental illness component of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, people showing their
Mark
true
said,
colors.
how do you handle those type of people? Right? What do? Do you remove yourself from the situation, or
That too.
you know? And you know what? I really found myself trying to help in a lot of cases, you know, because I know that, you know, it really just takes some mindset exercises, you know what I'm saying, to kind of get you out of a space because to me, you know, I don't want to be controversial. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, you know, I'm not a licensed, you know, therapist. I'm not none of those things, but I do believe that, you know, mental illness can be treated
Yeah.
naturally and just training your brain, right? the older you get, you don't even recognize that you got a mental illness because you've been dealing with it all your life, and then you go see a therapist, and then they diagnose you with this thing, and then now you don't know what to do with it. But I literally the other day, a young lady who I was doing some mindset coaching to, she had said something about one of the controversies that's going on, and she put my event in it. Now, because I have a rapport with her, I thought that me going to her personally and just saying, hey, please don't use my event in a negative light, blah, blah, blah. She went off on me so scandalous. When I tell you, she called me all kind of fake and bully and all kind of. I was shocked. I said, "This is something she done had on her chest for a very long time, right?" Because the way that she like, I knew such and such said and blah blah, and I'm just like, that's so crazy. Then she deleted and blocked me. That was a surefire sign of mental illness, and you was holding on. That's why I say you was holding on to this shit for so long, and then you exploded.
What's crazy, man, is that we have gotten to a space that we have become so dependent on social media, our phones, just all of that, everything that go along with that. I find it crazy, and then I had to check myself. Like, I seen somebody on the computer. You know how like you take your picture with your webcam, and you was just I could tell it wasn't a phone picture. You know what I'm saying? They took it off their computer just the way they was looking down the aesthetics of it all. And for some reason, I thought something was wrong with that. Like, who the fuck is still doing this shit? But I just need to mind my business. It don't even have shit to do with me. Right. This shit just looked this stupid. Like the word I just said, looked it. That shit is stupid. You feel what I'm saying, though? This shit is stupid, man. Like, who sits up in front of a fucking laptop and press the fucking button and take a picture of themselves? That's what your phone is for. But again, so I said all that to say that we get so consumed with this shit. Like, we really think this shit is real life. It is real life, but it's not. Man, I can go on and on. I got stories on top of stories of stupid shit that I see. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was telling her, like, on my IG, all it is ass throwing. It is, and that's my fault. That's an illness.
I'm about to say, that's probably according to your algorithm. You search a lot of ass, bro. That's what it is.
I just told you I'm accountable. But what it is motherfuckers always sending me shit. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm about to follow this big booty page. She's showing titties. I mean, I didn't get so ridiculous, man. This shit is so stupid, though. And then I had to, I did not go through these periods of, I need to clean my act up.
Now you need to unass your timeline and shit. Like,
hell yeah.
I need to
detox. Now every time the ass show.
Now.
But listen, the days when I do that, no ass show up. It's all affirmations and prayers. I ain't bullshit. The damn day that I want to do right, and I'm like, I'm about to clear out. As soon as I see them, I'm deleting them. I'm unfollowing. No, they don't show up. I don't know these motherfucking pages. I just know, and when I see them and I see ass,
you delete the ass and then Jesus show up. Huh?
On everything I love, bro. It's either prayer, somebody saying you are king, you are worthy and shit. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm worthy. I'm about to get rid of this filth.
He's trying to motivate you into the right direction. You go right back to the ass.
I don't know what it is. Somebody send me some shit.
Then
the next day when I'm back on my bullshit, when I'm back on my all the big booty hoes come back.
All the big booty hoes come back.
They show up for me.
And there y'all go.
I miss y'all.
I think your Instagram algorithm is tapped into your brain.
Yeah, my Instagram.
The algorithm whatever you
on Instagram is ridiculous. It's all food, restaurants, and ass.
You know what? Okay.
And preachers, different
quotes, like inspirational quotes, food, and ass. That's what it is.
God damn it.
Hey man, the devil is always in the shadow. Baby.
Yeah, listen, you get to know a motherfucker by their algorithm.
What?
Yeah, you will definitely get to know.
I can't even
see
pull
your
my
social
phone
media.
up in church.
No, cause exactly. Hell no. Let me see your social
Phone
media.
up in church.
Yeah, let me see your TikTok page. Whatever you got coming up on you.
Now,
Oh,
TikTok,
you a
I'm
freak.
cool. It's
Oh,
that
you a
damn.
freaky
It's that
motherfucker.
damn IG.
Well, shit. TikTok. If you searching that shit on TikTok, it's gonna be in your algorithm.
See, I don't search it.
Yeah, okay.
It just be motherfuckers sending me shit like my homeboys and my homegirls. They're like, look at this. Look at her skin. She, you know, I love a black bitch. You know what I'm saying? I love a bacon burnt black with the silky skin, right? So, you know, I got a few female friends that'll be like, yeah, nigga, look at this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the devil's a lie.
You motherfucker. I was cleansing today. Affirmation.
It is what it is, man. But that's a part of the illness. We get sucked into this shit, man.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't. We shouldn't be so consumed with it.
Nah.
But that's how they make money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what else get me. Motherfucking Nike. Motherfucking Tally and Twine, the watch, the black watch. Shout out to Tally and Twine. Mm-hmm. The damn Nordstroms.
Yeah.
I'm sick of their ass. They got all the old shoes that I didn't get when they came out and shit. They selling them now. You know what I'm saying? Bally. Come on.
Them. Fuck them, because every time I'm fucking hitting order, putting my cart, and I'm closing, checking that shit out. You know, because Bally is my shit.
Bally
and
my
whenever
shit too.
Nordstrom pop, and they know that they know it.
Bally, Fila.
I'm having withdrawals.
Nigga, Sergio
Sergio.
I can't even pronounce the
Sergio.
motherfucker. I just bought about 3 jumpsuits.
Sergio
Nigga, I think I'm on The Sopranos.
Sergio Valente. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
motherfucker, I done took it back to The Sopranos. The motherfucker, you know the motherfuckers had them tracksuits on them damn Sergio Tacchini,
Sergio
or whatever.
Tacchini.
Yeah.
Tacchini.
But it all comes back full circle, man. Like all this shit is consuming us, man. And
Yeah.
even the motherfuckers that be on there trying to tell us right,
Yeah.
and teach us right, you still get sucked in.
Yeah.
I get to a nigga page, I'm like, damn, this nigga kicking dollars. I go to this page, I'm on this bitch for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Listening
got
to
that
one
going on a rabbit
motherfucker's
hole.
podcast. The rabbit hole is real.
Yeah, it's real.
I've been a motherfucker like
It's
shit.
real. Next thing you know, 3-4 hours have passed. You be like, what the fuck?
Now I'm on Facebook like y'all need to grow up.
Right. You like, I'm a fucking bum.
Y'all slow.
Right.
Y'all mentally ill. I'd have been on this stupid ass TikTok for 5 hours. Like this shit is unreal.
Going out of it to go to another one. Okay, so what happened?
Yeah.
Next? All right. Oh.
Now I
what
didn't.
happened?
Now you know what was a mental illness, and
What?
whoever y'all
stand
motherfuckers. Who was the lady with the 50 parts series?
I couldn't.
Man,
I
I didn't get it. I did not
could-
see one of them.
Me either.
I don't want to see one.
I
I
don't
ain't
want
even
to
got
see it.
TikTok.
Man,
my
this
God.
They about to ban
they-
that shit anyway.
Yeah, they talking
They
about. I think
said
they
this
gonna sell it.
motherfucking lady had 60 episodes of
Yeah.
talking about how she didn't know who her husband was.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
That shit
Let me
wild.
tell you something about mental illness, and this is a
I mean,
serious.
we laughing, but I'm dead.
Yeah, this is a serious one. I went on TikTok the other day, and Michelle Blair. She was the first, and then cause I on my TikTok, my algorithm is gonna talk about a lot of crime, a lot of bullshit, cause that's what I be trying to see. You know,
for first 48 times.
yeah, I'm first for you. My son be like, how the fuck
We gonna
was
keep
you?
our eye on this motherfucker.
Listen, my son be like, how the fuck was you locked up and you come home and want to watch everything police, first 48, Law and Order?
Right, you missed your call. You missed your fucking call, detective. I got my eye on you.
But Michelle Blair came up, and I went down that rabbit hole. She was, you know who that is, the one who she put the kids in the freezer.
Yep.
She killed the kids and put them in the freezer. Okay, and she mad at her daughter because her daughter did that Evil Lives Here, and she was like, you know, you put you threw your brother under the bus, and she was like, you know, just talking to her son, telling her son how she loved him so much she'll do it again, she'll do it all over again. You know, she don't have no regrets. You know, and if don't nobody else believe him, she believed him. She was like, you know, she was telling her daughter, like, you don't know what it feel like to be raped. You don't know what it feel like to be in that situation. She was like, I do. She was like, and I'm gonna protect my son, you know, to the depths of to the world, blah, you know. And so, you know, for a minute I understand.
But now, did you see the actual documentary? Did you see it?
I did.
So if you seen it, then you know that it didn't even really happen. It was that she actually convinced the boy to say that it happened.
Right, and that's what she's saying on there. She was like, I can't believe that you said that it never happened. She was like, you were there. She said you're the one who found the bloody sock. She said because the brother supposedly you know, raped, and when the baby he took a sock to wipe his butt and it was blood, and the older sister was supposed to have been the one to find the bloody sock. She was like, you found the bloody sock, you know, and so it was this thing, and I'm just like, that's crazy. Do I feel like she should have taken those actions? Hell no. I do understand that you want the best for your son. You're going to protect your son because you had a situation that you dealt with as a child and nobody protected you. But you should have reported it.
Yeah.
Right?
What's wrong is wrong.
But
yeah.
My thing is, why do we have to report every single thing that goes on in life? I walked in the kitchen and cut the light on.
She should have reported that instead of killing her kid.
Left. Like we tell our whole, you know, like a couple of years ago, there's like, you know, it was a thing like y'all tell so much shit. Y'all tell when y'all go out of town. We know that you live alone. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. You open up your space for all kind of shit to happen. Yeah. Or if you got, you know what I'm saying, if you left your kid home. Oh, I'm out tonight. Like if we at the concert, we recording that. Yeah. Or we letting the world know if we at the corner store. Hey, I'm at motherfucking Target right now, and they got a sale on motherfucking Tabitha Brown seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Like we tell it all.
That's why we don't post nothing in real time. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't post shit in real time. And then a lot of people think, you know, because they see a little glimpse of something, they be like, y'all don't know half the, right? Because we keep a lot of stuff to ourselves. But I do understand that people, you know, they enjoy seeing us. They enjoy, you know, so we give them a little here and there, but we don't never post anything in real time.
You can't give so much of yourself, or you can't become so consumed with other people's shit that, you know, like
you need the confirmation or affirmation from them people to feel whole yourself.
Exactly. I done caught myself doing it. Damn, why she don't post doggy no more? They must be broke up.
Yeah.
Cause she finally clicked like, I need to stop this shit. Yeah. So she stopped it. She still posts herself, but I ain't putting all, cause you know shit. Soon as you post a motherfucker, niggas coming for your bitch or your nigga. Yeah. They coming. Yeah. That's true. They true. Is coming for your bitch or your nigga.
Yes, indeed.
Immediately.
Yes, indeed.
So, you know, like, but we got, you know, love goals, couple goals, this, that, another. We want to live vicariously through so many people in their lives. Like, dog, just live your shit.
Live your shit, because next month this man then killed this woman, or this woman then killed this man, and y'all like, they was I thought, and then that's why I say don't do that, man.
Or next
we running out of time. We got 4 minutes, so you know what? Okay, and you know it's funny how time flies when we're having fun. It's always like that. So
this was the icebreaker. And I'm shit. High five, partner.
Final thoughts. Final thoughts. Fred.
My final thoughts is this: let's not be so consumed. Yeah. Let's take time. Let's not jump on our phones or laptops or whatever our device is. Let's just chill. Let's take time to take in all the beautiful shit that we have to be, you know, to be happy about. Yeah. You know, like if you ain't got a mortgage, that is a blessing. Yeah. If you got a piece of car, it might be a piece of shit, but it gets you from the west to the east. Yeah. Nigga, I didn't know how I was getting here. You know what I'm saying? But I got here. You feel me? That's a blessing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just, you know, man, let's not just be so consumed, because it does get in our spirit and it fuck us up.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I'm just gonna go out with social media is real, but it's not real, right? Stop trying to figure out people's lives and allowing it to take space in your head all the time, right?
Rent free.
Yeah, you know,
Man, that shit
because
crazy.
what you think something is, it may not be that.
Yep.
And you know, also you never know somebody's they final straw.
Yeah.
Right? So when you out here and when we're using social media, let's try to use it as for what it's worth, right?
Entertainment and
information, running your business.
Yep.
Other than that, stop taking stuff so personal.
Yep.
You letting it, like you said, you letting it consume you, and it becomes a problem. And then you in your head, you just everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. It becomes a problem.
Yeah.
And not only do it become a problem for you, but it becomes a problem for everybody around you, right? Just play it safe.
Yeah,
You know what
no
I'm
doubt,
saying?
no doubt.
Yeah. This 6 p.m. at 6 p.m.
This 6 p.m. at 6 p.m.
We
every
be-
Tuesday.
Yeah, we be back next
Every
Tuesday.
Tuesday. And then we going to come with some fire topics. Man.
Yes,
like,
indeed.
it's about to be
Yes,
a thing.
indeed. Same time, same place,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Next week we'll read some because we got some comments on here that I
No doubt.
I couldn't get to, but that's okay.
And shout out
We
to
get
my girl Mocha J. She going to be back
Absolutely.
next week
Absolutely.
on Tuesday, 6 p.m.
Of course. Y'all know me and Mocha J
Man.
you know, and then
Them two,
Fred.
these two together. My
Listen,
God.
listen.
You ain't. Yeah, he's shaking his head.
He's a
It's
fucking
about
witness.
to be one.
He's a
It's about
fucking
to be-
witness.
Yeah, it's about to be one. It's about to be one.
So we back, y'all, in full effect. 6 p.m. at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m.
And I just want to say before we go 30 seconds, I appreciate you. Thank you for extending the invitation to
Of
be
course.
here and to join this platform and be on here with two darling ass, dope ass women.
Of
And
course.
we about to shake some shit up.
Yes, indeed. You
Yeah,
know
'cause-
that,
'cause
y'all.
I like all the fuckery.
Yes, indeed. Of course. And this we know. All right, y'all. It was good. Y'all be good. We out of here.
Yeah, yay.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7